And the youth president of Bolokiri, Ife Onwabo, claimed that the Oko Kingdom had unlawfully taken community land. Watching the News Express here on Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital. When News Express returns, death toll in Brazil breach collapse rises to 10. We'll bring you details of these as well as business, sports and foreign stories after the short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back to News Express and now to business news. The Minister of Power, Debayo Adalabu, has stated that the increasing incident of vandalism targeting critical power transmission equipment hindered the achievement of the ambitious goal to generate 6,000 megawatts of electricity by December 2024. He explained that the government had implemented measures to reach the milestones and was on track until multiple incidents of vandalism to electricity towers disrupted the plan. Our Special Advisor on Strategy, Communications and Media Relations, Bolaji Tunji, revealed this when asked about the reasons behind the failed projections. Nigeria's power generation currently ranges between 4,000 megawatts and 4,900 megawatts from 19 power generation plants, serving a population of approximately 200 million people. Nigeria must stay true with its 13 trillion naira budget deficit, as larger deficits may further depreciate the naira and stoke inflation and result in the prolonged tightening cycle, according to Fitch Ratings. Our international credit rating agency, in an assessment of the country, stated that while the nation's credit profile has increased due to the various reforms introduced by the government last year, challenges persist, especially from the fiscal authorities. It noted that though the government's recent 2025 to 2027 medium-term expenditure framework set out plans to narrow the budget deficit more sharply than expected, the assumption of oil prices and production were more optimistic. Number one business, excessive reliance on cash settlements in Nigeria's economy is a significant driver of high core inflation. Financial analyst Charles Oyoro, who is the principal partner of Dion and Associates Limited, has revealed the challenges posed by cash-based transactions and inefficiency at both federal and state levels. Charles Oyoro pinpointed excessive cash transactions as a major contributor to Nigeria's inflation woes, emphasizing the disconnect between monetary policy and real economic activities. Now moving to foreign scene, United States President-elect Donald Trump expressed his support for the HIV visa program, aligning with Tesla and SpaceX, coming from the CEO Elon Musk, in a public dispute over the skilled immigrant workers. The statement marked a significant shift in tone from Trump's previous stance on the issues, as he had moved to limit the visa's use during the first-time presidency. According to Reuters publications, Trump reaffirmed his belief in the value of the program, describing it as a great program that had utilized extensively in his own businesses. On a sad note, several people were killed today when a passenger jet crash landed at an airport in southwestern South Korea. The aircraft carrying down the runway on its belly before bursting into flames. At least 122 people have been confirmed dead so far, according to the local fire department. 2 people, but crew members, were pulled alive from the crash site. However, rescuers have warned there is little hope of finding further survivors. It is the deadliest aviation disaster to hit South Korea since 1997, when a Korean Airlines Boeing 747 crashed in the Guam jungle with a loss of 228 lives. Jeju A Flight 72 from the Balkans was carrying 175 passengers and 6 crew when disaster struck at the airport in the Guam country on the country's southwestern tip just after 9 a.m. local time Sunday. Now, authorities have said that the death toll after a bridge collapse in the northern Brazil has increased to 10. The BRICS, the Oliver Bridge, which connects the state of Maranhão and Tocantins, collapsed on Sunday. Sunday vehicles and the occupants plunging into the water below. The Brazilian Navy had been conducting rescues in the area, finding an additional body 6 kilometers, 3.7 miles from the accident site, and the second victim in the river. Now, more than 70 rescuers continued the search nearly a week after the collapse, using a hyperbaric chamber to allow drivers to search depths of more than 30 meters and 100 feet. Now, senior members of Canada's cabinet held talks with United States President-elect Donald Trump's nominees to lead the department have commenced and ensure has a tower works to hold off the threat of pushing tariff. Canada's newly appointed Finance Minister Dominic LeBlanc and the Foreign Minister Mélanie Joly met with Howard and the Trump's Commerce Secretary nominee, who will also lead the country's tariff and trade agenda. About Interior Secretary nominee was also at the meeting held at Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida. I'll head to sports. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola is maintaining his composure despite the team's challenging run of results, insisting his side will turn things around. City were held to a 1-1 draw by Everton on the Boxing Day at the Etihad despite dominating much of the game. At the wake of just one win from their last 18 matches, Guardiola remains defiant. Manchester will be back, he declared confidently. Guardiola's remarks were part of the Saturday statement, and the club's website titled "Guardiola determined to change the dynamics." Now, no rest for the weary as a match day 18 fed into the memory. Match day 19 is here to steal the spotlight, and Boxing Day delivered its share of drama with Chelsea and Manchester United suffering defeat, Manchester City managing only a draw. However, the fixtures that followed left much to be desired. Now, with the new year fast approaching, the stage is set for high-stakes battles at both ends of the Premier League table. Now, from title races to the relegation dogfight, this round of matches could significantly reshape the Premier League standings, as we dive into what promises to be an exciting weekend of football. And about the world of sport, Trent Alexander-Arnold is reportedly inching closer to the Bernabeu as the Liverpool right back continues to ignore the contract's offers to push a move to Real Madrid. The defender has been at the Reds since 2004, breaking into the first team in 2016 and quickly becoming a fan favorite with his pinpoint crosses and dangerous set pieces. Since then, Alexander-Arnold has won the lots, lifting the Champions League trophy in 2019 and the Premier League title a year later, as well as picking up a FA Cup and the 2 League Cups. And as we wrap up the News Express, here's a look at our quick summary. And that's our package on News Express, coming to you live from the nation's capital. Global TV is on DSTV, channel 365, free to air on Nicomsat. You can follow us at our social media platform at Global TV NG. On behalf of the entire production team, we thank you for joining us on News Express. My name is Odikan Michael. See you again.